Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and you're watching another episode of A.V.A. Wednesday. Today's episode is going to be about insecurities, about your insecurities. Everyone at some point of their lives has insecurities about themselves, about who they are, about what they do, and some people have them for all of their lives. So today, in today's episode, I want to go a little deeper on what insecurities really are and how you can actually get rid of them. So first of all, insecurities. You have to understand that you weren't born being insecure. You weren't born with insecurities. It's something that along the way, as you go through life, you learn. It's something that is taught to you, whether it's by your parents, whether it's by your community and society, it doesn't matter. But think about it. When you first came to this world, you were a newborn, you weren't insecure about yourself, about your body, or you weren't insecure even about your environment. Like you weren't scared, let's say, to be somewhere or anything. You really were secure. And then things like your parents saying to you, oh, be careful, you know, outside after a certain time you have to be in because it's dangerous. Society started to tell you, you shouldn't look this way, you should look this way, this is the model of beauty. So that's how really insecurity started to form inside of you. So you have to understand that you came to this world not being insecure and being secure. So you came secure, and then things start to happen, events. You started to, people maybe started to say things that weren't very nice to you, whatever, but you started to grow insecurities. So since you were born without insecurities, it's actually something that you can get rid of because it's not part of who you are, you understand? So like I said, in today's video, I want to show you and give you a few tips and tricks that you can start doing today in order to eliminate all of your insecurities. So let's begin with that. The number one thing that you're going to need to start doing if you want to get rid of your insecurities is you have to face them. It's just like your fears. Your fears in life, if you want to get rid of them, well, you have to first face them. And the best way to do this is to write them down. So take a sheet of paper, a pen, and write your insecurities down. I know that a lot of you are in denial, if I can say it like that, and are thinking, oh, I don't have insecurities. I'm okay. You know, I'm fully confident in myself, when you know deep down inside of you that that's not true. So it's very, very important that you face your insecurities, and the best way to do it, as I said, is to write them down. To write all your insecurities down and allow yourself to feel vulnerable with your insecurities. Allow yourself to know that these are the things that you're insecure about, and that's going to allow, if I can say, the healing process to begin. It's very, very important because whatever in life you resist is going to persist. So if you resist your insecurities, they're going to persist and become bigger and bigger. So very important, number one step, face your insecurities. The second thing that you must do if you want to get rid of all of your insecurities, and I'm quoting a very famous book, is feel the fear and do it anyways. I always say that insecurities and fears are like cousins, really. Any insecurity that you have about yourself, about what you do, anything, it's based on fear. So what you have to do when it comes to your insecurities is that you have to feel that fear and you have to do it anyway. So example, your insecurity in life is about your body. So you feel very, very insecure about your body, and you've been with your partner for a very long time now, and whenever you have sexual intercourse with him, you always like to do it in the dark because you don't want him to see you naked. Well, next time that you have sexual intercourse with him, ask him to turn on the light so that he sees you naked. It's the only way to do it. It's the only way that you're going to be able to heal and get rid of your insecurities. It's kind of like your fears, you know, it's very, very simple. If you are afraid of flying, the only way to get rid of that fear is to book a flight and to go on a trip somewhere and to actually get on that plane and see that, well, it's not that bad, you know, and that's the only way that you can do it. So number two, as I said, is feel the fear and do it anyways. So I want you to think about this as if it was a game. You know, you write down all of your insecurities and you go one by one and you feel the fear and you do it anyways. And as you go along, you can, you know, check them out as if it was a to-do list, really. It's that simple. There's no other way to do it. There's also other tips and tricks that I can give you, like per se, you can, as I always say, do your thing. So you just do things that you feel secure about. Because let me explain, you know, insecurities, in the word insecurity, you can hear the word, of course, security. So when you are insecure, it's because there is a lack of security. So if you start doing things on a regular basis that make you feel secure, things that you feel very confident about, that you know that you, like, I got this, I know how to do this really well, that's really going to help you to increase your security about yourself, that you feel about yourself, and therefore be able to get rid of all of your insecurities. There's also other things like not talking about other people, so not talking badly about other people, not gossiping. I think that the best way for you to feel insecure and to feel a lack of confidence about yourself is when you talk badly about other people. When you talk badly about other people, you are not actually saying what the other person is like. You're just saying what you are like and trying to project it onto someone else. So I know that a lot of people who are insecure, they always like to talk about other people. So that is not helping you. So make sure that you don't talk badly about other people, and whenever you say something about someone else, make sure that it's something nice, something positive, and something that will empower, inspire the person that you're talking to, and also the other person who is not even in the conversation. So I really hope that this video helped you to understand what your insecurities are and how you can actually get rid of them. It's very, very important, because having insecurities, it really can ruin your relationships, it can ruin your career, and it can ruin you as a person and all the confidence that you have about yourself. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to share with your friends. You can also go on my website, AlexandraVillarroel.com, and you can register to my email list to receive tips and tricks from me every single week. Also, you can subscribe to my channel for new videos every single Wednesday in English on personal development or relationship. My name is Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.